always answer your questions. So if you have questions or anything, it doesn't have to be particularly about this, but we'll answer them as we go. I might end up with technical difficulties because I honestly just figured out how to put stuff up on the screen, and it's a process.
Like
Like,
not even an hour ago.
yeah, we're like figuring it out. I don't think I could change the picture. I'm kind of scared to click and stuff because Lord knows what. I don't know.
It'll
So we're
take
gonna
you
try to
somewhere far or something
figure it out.
crazy.
But we'll be going over notarial corrections. It's really a part of your notary basics. Notary basics is huge because in order for you to have a successful notarial career, you have to understand your basics, which
Right.
is the basic knowledge that you need just to get you through. And we're not talking about foundation. We're not talking about your business setup. We're not talking about that. We're talking about to be able to actually learn your craft and perfect your craft. That does not include marketing. That doesn't include finding your niche. You can't niche out or expand out until you know your basics.
Yeah.
Huge.
This can
So
keep your job.
absolutely. So basics would be like learning how to correct notarial acts,
Right.
understanding your notarial verbiage is correct, how
Yes.
to attach loose certificates, administering oaths, the verbiage for that,
Hmm.
correctly completing your notarial journal per your state guidelines because
Yep.
everybody's different. Fixing a
Witnesses.
bad seal impression,
Mm,
showing signers how to correct their mistakes. So understanding how to do that because mistakes do happen, but
yeah.
you want to make sure that you can put your best foot forward and your confidence lies in your knowledge. Once you
Hmm.
understand how to not only do your notarial acts, you understand the difference between acknowledgement and jurat, you know how to execute them, you understand the venue differences and things of that nature. You have to make sure that you're prepared to not only correct documents but correct them in a professional way that still will not hinder the legality of the document itself. So that's super super important. um Now, as you see at the top, I can't really see because I'm like on my phone. I should probably put TikTok on my computer.
Hmm.
I'm not sure how big you guys can see everything, but the top box, it kind of just shows you just where the signer's name is. Like, that's just a simple acknowledgement, but just for
Hmm.
you to understand, like, that's some notarial verbiage that would be on a loan signing document. It's not a full loose certificate. Loose certificates are different. That would be a notarial wording, but on a full page. So that makes it a little bit different. Now, all notarial acts don't have to be typed up. If you know your notarial
Right.
legalized verbiage, you can handwrite it. I
Yeah,
actually
you
had to
can have your own
handwrite it for
script.
one of my trap house appointments earlier today.
What
Um,
state kind of like, isn't there a state that kind of more so enforces it? I don't want to say requires, but like they would rather
well,
do.
California is very particular because on their notarial acts, they have to have specific verbiage at the top of each and one of their notarial acts.
Got you. What about, is it, no, I don't know if Florida does. I don't know why I feel like it's Florida, but I'm probably wrong. But anyways, yeah. Um, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh,
You were talking.
um, one thing that I learned, and I spoke about this yesterday too, when it comes to the notarial corrections, is if you don't make the correction or fix the issue, that is the problem that the signing companies will have with you. It's going to be that you've left the issue, you probably saw it and knew it was there, and you felt like, oh, they'll let it slide, I don't need to fix it. Or if your I guess if your notarizations are sloppy, so to speak, if you're just stamping kind of anywhere crooked, if you're not writing legibly and things like that. And then even in the correction, like I didn't know there was a nice way to correct something. I was complimented on that one time, and he was like, thank you for just making it simple when you corrected it. She said some people like draw extra lines, draw an X, they like write a little paragraph explaining what was wrong and what it was before. And I'm like, wow, like what is going on? Like, why, how are you messing up like a correction? You know what I'm saying? So that's why we're teaching about this. It is very important to know how to fix your mistakes. They expect for you to make mistakes. Some companies are a little more biased than others about making mistakes, but if you know how to fix it, I mean, there shouldn't be an issue with you getting another job. So I just
At
wanted to throw
all.
that in.
Do you have any questions on your side?
Nope, I have no
Okay.
questions. Let me see. Oh,
So, like,
Latanya says she needs that playbook course coming soon, girl.
it's coming soon, but it'll be in person where
Yes,
you're
it'll be
at.
in person.
It'll be in person where you're at when we release that date.
Yeah.
But we do have the virtual playbook. We're doing it. We're teaching it virtually on the 4th of
Mm-hmm.
April. So the
Yeah.
ticketing site is up, but I haven't released the link yet because I got busy last night. I forgot.
Yeah, you
Um,
busy.
got
Literally,
busy.
right?
I was busy. I got busy. But the ticketing site is up and you guys will be able to purchase tickets. And as always, for all our courses, all notaries, all states, all stages of your notarial journey,
Yes.
that just has so many things in it. I can go through the list because I think I went through a list yesterday of things, but I don't know which class that was.
Mm-hmm.
But here we just showing you like how to correct an overwritten name. You know, instead of some people mess up their signatures or they mess up a letter, or if they're signing a certain way, you can't just draw over it. You have to do the one line cross out and initial. That's the proper way to, it's just one simple line and
One
initial.
line, my
Okay,
God.
just one line, not a million lines, and then you just draw, then you put your corrected signature on top. And that goes for the date as well.
Mm-hmm.
As for notarial corrections, as a notary, you would make the correction and you would do the one line and the initial. For signer issues and signer corrections, if your signer makes a mistake, then they do one line and they initial.
Don't they require now that you initial and date?
End date. Yep. But
I
they
think
didn't,
that's a new thing.
it's not a full law yet as
Yeah.
far as
Okay, it's still
initialing
coming
and
into play.
dating. It's not
Make
a
that a
full
good
law yet,
habit.
but make it a habit because it is going to happen.
Yeah.
Even sometimes depending upon your stamp, have you ever stamped a paper and it came out illegible or very light, or you
Yeah.
can't stamp over a stamp.
Don't.
You can't do that. I've seen people do it. Please don't judge. I've seen people do
Yeah.
it. And
Don't do that.
I was like, what?
So you made it
And
worse and left it?
yeah, you made it worse. So you can't do that. And that's
Right.
simple, like how we show here. One line cross out and
Right.
initial. The initials on here are NN or NEN because Nancy Notary, that's my girl.
Yeah.
Nancy Notary. That's it.
Nancy.
Nancy Notary. Y'all ain't getting my signature up on the TikTok. Y'all got me messed up. Um, but you have to know how to correct your notarial acts. You have to know how to correct a bad seal impression.
Yeah.
Always strike once and then initial. That is your main premise. Now, if you want to get into the habits that you're going to need moving forward, then get in the habit of dating as well.
Yeah.
Now,
Definitely.
if need be and there's not enough room, you can make your correction over the on the top above the issue or directly next to the issue. Don't go and just start stamping, drawing, putting butterflies, writing up
Yes. Keep
sorries,
everything
IOUs. Keep
close to as
everything
close as you
professional.
can.
Yes, approach blah, 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 professional and all together.
Yeah.
Um, and that goes for everything. Loose certificate corrections. I feel like just because it's a loose certificate, and if you make a mistake and you have extra in your bag anyway, just do a new loose certificate.
Right.
Like corrections are really for things that are imprinted on documents that you can't remove. You
Right.
can always remove or not attach yet a loose certificate to do a proper one. So
Mm.
I don't co-sign corrections on loose certificates. I don't agree with them. But as far as
Because you can always
notarial
just do it
verbiage,
a second one.
yeah,
It's
you
just
can
one
always do a
page.
whole nother one. Affiant boxes are huge. Those are just things we go over in our courses. So, like an
Yeah.
affiant box to make sure you have that extra layer of security because you want to make sure that you're protecting your commission at all costs.
Yes,
Um,
Natanya. Date and initial it. Mark
yes.
through it just one time and then initial it and then date it. Sorry if you can't see that. We did our very best to make this as big as possible.
Oh, they can't
But
see.
no, I'm just saying it in general. I don't know if Natanya can see it on the screen, but I'm just saying ahead of time if she can't. I'm good. Then I was just saying it out loud for her too.
Oh, okay.
But no, it's good. The stamp is on there. Yeah, it's good. Do y'all have any questions? Oh, good. Okay. Well, Natanya says she can see it. Even better. Oh, tell Trey to turn it off for me. Turn the chicken off. Sorry. That sounds so black. Yeah, tell baby in there to turn that chicken off for me.
Well, you
Lord.
got Mr. Somebody said it's small, but I can see it. Awesome. And then
Okay,
Wayne,
good.
I guess he's talking to you. Somebody named Wayne Anderson said, "My God, you're gorgeous." And I know he's not talking to me because I'm just a little circle.
You're a gorgeous circle, honey. Don't
No, no,
get
no.
that
You're
twisted now.
gorgeous because I can't be seen. I know he ain't talking to me. He talking to you.
In the
Um,
forehead too, bro. Thank
yeah,
you.
he said, "My God, you're gorgeous." And there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 emojis.
All for you.
Ooh, girl. No, he talking
All
to
for you,
you,
boo.
shorty. Talking to you.
Shorty.
Um, but it's
If
important
you
to
have
like
questions, put
understand
them in
things
the
like
chat.
venue and understanding notarial verbiage. So when
Yeah.
we say notarial verbiage, like sworn to and subscribed,
Subscribe to,
that's a
yeah.
jurat. Acknowledged before me, that's an acknowledgement. Like
Right.
that's
The
simple.
word is in
Period.
it. The
When you
actual
see
word is in what it
sworn in
is.
any type of notarial act, you know that it requires an oath. And that
Mm.
would be you performing the oath, which is something as simple as telling them to raise their right hand and they will swear or affirm to the truthfulness of the document's contents, or that they at least understand what they're signing and what the intended purpose is.
Yeah, don't be scared and make the oath difficult.
Yeah,
Do not make it difficult at
don't make it
all. Make up your
uncomfortable.
own quick little something that you can remember and just be able to wail it off and you're good.
Absolutely. And then you need to understand like where they sign, how to do the venue. The venue is where the feet are planted, where your
Mhm.
feet are planted when you're performing that
Right.
notarization. Not where they live, not where
So
your
important to
grandmama
know that.
live, not none of that. Where your feet
Super
are
important to know
planted.
that.
Um, and then understand the difference, like certain verbiage, so like the principal signer and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing how to have people sign, because even if you're not a loan signing agent, you still can meet with people who have power of attorney over paperwork. So they would be signing as attorney in fact. So that's certain verbiage that you guys are going to need to understand so you
Yeah.
know how to have people sign. Just because somebody is granted power of attorney and they need to sign a document, they don't know how to sign attorney in fact. They're not going to know how to do that. So it's very important that you understand that.
Got
How
to
do
know
you
your
deal with
stuff.
someone who does not want the loose certificate if the wording is off per your state? So what you would do is you would let them know that this you might have issues filing this or using it for its intended purpose because the
Mm-hmm.
verbiage is incorrect. I do have a loose certificate which I can append
Yeah,
with an
that's what I was
affiant
gonna say
box.
too.
But if they're like, no, I still don't want it, that's fine. They're going to have to call you back for you to pay you again. And I've had people call me back to pay me again. And yesterday's price is not today's price. I just want to put that out there. You have to like you can notify them. Like there's a lot of people who have made mistakes, or even if title has made mistakes, or if the verbiage is wrong on the documents, I let them know. I spot it, and that's what's important,
Right.
to like train your eye for the documents, because my eye's trained for all documents, so I know what's off, what isn't, and I
Mm-hmm.
use being able to like proofread things as an upselling point, so I know what type of services they're going to need. So like this morning, I had to do a step parent adoption package at the trap house. So we went through that, and I know what the package requires. I know that it requires witnesses. At first, they thought there weren't any witnesses. I happen to have witnesses as well. And when we got to that page, I was like, "Oh, this requires witnesses, so we could skip this page, or you can pay the witness fee, and I have them here, so you can go and file." That's fine. I know what's needed. Because they don't know the paperwork. Like, that's where
Girl,
you're going to
are
get your
y'all
money.
hearing this, girl? Are y'all hearing this?
What? Your
Man,
money comes from
that
the
was a
knowledge you
trap
know.
tip. That was a trap
Such a
house
trap
tip,
tip.
bro.
And then, oh, this is they're going to file this today. As soon as they drop that gem in small talk, oh yeah, we're gonna go file it as soon as we're done here. Oh, okay. Then when I go in to get them the things, because they need exhibit A's and exhibit B's because they
Mm-hmm.
answer some things,
Mm-hmm.
I went ahead and I scanned everything directly to the email that was on the paperwork, to their email. And I made sure, if you check your email, you do have an electronic copy of the documents, just because you're going to need it. Just in case they need you to refile and position things. Oh my goodness, how much was that? Let me add that. And I told them my fee, and then they were like, can we give you something a little extra if we send it this way? Yes. Yes, you may. Yes, you
I will
absolutely
never turn that
may.
down.
I often heard that we aren't allowed to tell the client they need a witness. You're not telling them, you're reading the paper. If there's a line where it says witnesses, and your notarial act requires you to notarize that page for witness
I was gonna
signatures
say,
and
yeah, if you know that has to, yeah,
their thing, you have to tell them, because I'm not notarizing something with blank lines.
exactly.
So they could put John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, and then they call me and say, hey, you met with John? No, I don't know who that
Nah,
is.
nah,
Nah,
son.
son, he wasn't here. He wasn't up in here.
Not on that camera.
Not here. So
I know we can't wait till we come to Dallas either, Natanya. We're excited about it.
we're very excited. It's gonna be definitely awesome. Um, what else? What else? And then to ensure your notarial wording is correct is super important, which is easy. You just need a standard notarial wording contains the 4 W's, which is the what, the where, the who, and the when. So the what refers to the type of notarial act you're being asked to perform, right? So it'll be acknowledgement or a jurat, which we went over, acknowledged before
Yeah.
me, sworn or affirmed. The when means the date that you perform the notarization. Don't predate, backdate, forward date any notarial act, okay? Protect your commission.
You will
The
be in
who.
court for real, for real.
Absolutely. The who means the person whose signature you're notarizing. Most notary certificates will contain a blank space to insert the signer's name, but some do not.
Right.
As you're seeing some documents, they have shorter notarial verbiage, which just requires the date. Where means the location where you notarize the document. The certificate should include the word state of and county of.
Mm-hmm.
It Some of them say another word and it's just not coming to me, but basically like a parish or anything is for like Louisiana notaries and things like that. It does act parish
I
on some
wonder
of
what that
them.
word is.
um it's parish and then some other
Something else.
thing that I can't think of right now. um
It's all
hmm
good.
I know, right?
It'll come when it's
And
too
then
late, you
anything
know.
like the penalty of perjury, you'll find that verbiage in there, which is super common,
The
just
who,
because
the
we
what,
did
the
take.
where, and the why.
Yep, the who, the what, the where, and the when.
Sorry, when.
And the when. Your fine box can
Not
contain the
why.
why. Your fine box, if you're attaching a loose certificate, is super important. So nobody can
Yeah.
append your loose certificate to a document it wasn't intended for you to notarize. And that's a way to like protect yourself, because you don't want somebody to say, oh, I'm just getting this school form filled out. Then you give them a loose certificate, you don't attach it, you don't fill out in the fine box, and then they detach it from that document and attach
Mm-hmm.
it to some custody paperwork saying that little Johnny's going to go live with Tyrone, and Tyrone ain't been a daddy for 15 years. And then little Johnny, he leaves with little Johnny, and then they like, I gotta call the notary because who notarized this? And you be like, nah, son, my
Tyrone and Johnny,
notarial
huh?
journal says that he had me fill out something for a school form, not custody paperwork.
Right.
But that's why an affiant box is super duper important. So you
Mm-hmm.
have to protect yourself, because
You do.
yes, you took an oath, but your clients did not. Do you have any questions on your side?
No, that was the only one, was what Natanya asked about the W's.
All right. Well,
Do y'all have any? I mean, that was a lot of good information, y'all. This is gonna be good to share on YouTube as well. So I'm excited about putting it on there. But
and if y'all don't have no
it's pretty
questions, then
clear
I'm
over
going to take my little blubble self out.
here.
Can't you repeat that? Repeat which part? If you just tell me what you're needing me to repeat, I'll let you know. Okay, so tell your sister. Thank you. I don't know what she wants me to repeat. I'm gonna give her a minute to. Oh, the purpose of all the W's. Okay. Let me know when you're ready. Just put a thumbs up or something, and I'll go through it again.
Thank you, Gina.
Okay, ready. The purpose of completing a notary certificate is to record and certify what was done in performing your notarization. The notary certificate has to record what was notarized and where it was done. But standard notarial wording contains the four W's, which the first one would be the what. So it refers to the type of notarial act you're being asked to perform. Look for keywords. The word acknowledged usually refers to an acknowledgement. The word sworn or affirmed can indicate a jurat or verification on oath of an or an affirmation. So that's the what. Then you have the when, which means the date you perform the notarization. A notary certificate should contain a space to enter the date of the notarization. That's standard notarial wording on all notarial acts, all states. That's super important. The who means the person whose signature you're notarizing. Most notary certificates will contain a blank space to insert the signer's name. Now, with the who, you'll see as you grow and whatever documents you're doing, some of them don't have a space for a signer's name in the notarial wording, and that's absolutely okay. They will most definitely always ask you for a date and a what and a where. And so so far we did what, we did when, we did who. And now the fourth is the where. So where means the location where you notarize the document.
Right.
The certificate should include the words state of and county of at the beginning of the certificate. This is often referred to as the venue. So you'll see that most notaries and experienced notaries, they'll say the venue, and you'll especially new notaries, they're like, venue, where we going? Like an event space. But that's just a notarial verbiage on the top of a document. Depending, when you get into like affidavits and things like that, some new notaries I'm finding are getting confused because the venue will be all the way at the top of the legal document, but it won't be at the bottom with their notarial act. You're notarizing the entire document. As long as the venue is on that page in some place, it is absolutely okay. So don't feel like you need to scribble or write in there and make it all whatever. You do not have to. And then if you have more struggles, you can always like join the HNA and have direct access to your mentors. I'm just saying. Now, if you're not a member, I get to you when I get to you, but members can shoot 911 calls and then we all stop what we're doing
Yeah.
and get
And
together.
aid and give aid.
Right? Because we're like Mrs. Doubtfire when she was like, I'm on the way.
I'm on the way.
I'm on the way.
On
That's what
the
we do.
way, dear.
As soon as the group
Oh
says
my God.
911, we stop everything. We're like, we're on the way. And everybody comes in. So you don't just have us, you just definitely have sisters and brothers, because there's men in the too.
There's a couple brothers, like
There's a
brothers
couple brothers
too,
up in
brothers.
there that will be there to answer your questions as well. Thank you. I'm looking forward to the class. I'm one of your winners. Oh, awesome. Yeah. So you'll be with us tonight
Yay!
for the Notary Trap House. It's going to be super, super fun. We're
It is.
finalizing finishing touches on that as well, but that's definitely going to be a fun class. Tickets are still available if you guys want to purchase a ticket. Um, it's definitely going to be super fun. I'm really, really excited about this
Me
one.
too.
Just because we're able to make it super fun. It's so fun.
It
Like,
is.
I
It's
was
gonna be
cracking up
dope.
with
I
the
guess you could say
slides.
it's gonna be dope for sure.
It's definitely gonna be dope
Yeah.
because the graphics alone, I was cracking up. We was over here crying when I was like, "Look, I made money come this way." It's so funny, and I just
We're
think
on
it's
a dollar
so.
bill.
Yes, we're on the
We're the
money.
presidents on the, on the dollar bill.
I'm just saying. But definitely super, super, super awesome. I'm very, very excited.
Me too.
Does anybody have any other questions? Because then if we end it, then we have a easier upload time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you have any, please ask them now. We'd be happy to answer. But while we're waiting for the next minute or so, I do download these videos now, or especially the ones we've done this week for our power lunch. This is the last day of the power lunch, right?
Yes, today's the last day
This
unless you
is
want to add
it. So
one.
I'm gonna post these on YouTube. I've already started. So make sure you check them out if you were not able to catch the first two that we did earlier this week as well, because I edited them and they will be posted on YouTube. Make sure you're following us on YouTube. If you're not, what are you doing? All right, create a free profile and follow Houston Notary Academy on YouTube. Okay. Thank
Yes,
you very
follow.
much. We would appreciate the support. I done messed up my ponytail. Oh, Slim Tia says she's looking forward to the class as well. Yeah, we have some. It's gonna be a good course. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. When we start, I'm starting off like this.
I'm waiting to see what kind of music she bringing to y'all, because she told me I can't cuss.
No, you can't, homie. You can't cuss, homie.
We thugs around these parts. Now let me stop playing with y'all. I'm really excited. I'm super,
Yeah,
super
you'll get a
excited.
replay. I think or the ebook for this course as well for the people who have paid,
Yeah, they'll get the ebook.
and they'll
Um,
get the replay.
and
Yes.
they'll get the replay, yes.
Yeah. That was Gina asking.
Yep,
You know, we
ebook and
should. I
replay.
mean, for people who missed it, maybe we could have it as a replay for people to purchase as well if they want.
It will be available, kinda, maybe.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I just get a little leery because, they out here, trying to stick us for our paper,
Yeah,
But
I know.
I
You know,
gotta be learned.
I almost did a trap appointment this morning, but I was like, no, I'm gonna go ahead and go on over there. I'm gonna go on and go over there. But I did have the option to kind of trap it out, but I decided not to. I'm gonna wait till this class comes through and see who's gonna be motivated to do it. Maybe we should
We,
do like a challenge or something.
yeah,
Like
I
a
had a good
trap
trap
house challenge
appointment.
for everybody that got a ticket. We'll do like a trap house challenge or something where you have to do at least one trap appointment a week or something. I don't know. Something, I don't know.
To just try it, because once you try it, you'll realize how dope it is, and then you won't,
Yeah.
turn back.
Even Jamal was like, you go to them for 40, they come to you for 60. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, it sounds about right. Like, yeah, it could have been.
I'm just saying, because people love the convenience, especially people with kids and everything else. But I can't be up here giving y'all all the sauce and stuff, because y'all need to buy a ticket. And if you don't buy a ticket, then I'm sorry. You're going to get some watered down stuff that was stolen.
Literally.
Because you already know, the one with that crooked wig, she finna steal it. I'm just waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. I already know.
Our stunt double out there.
Not my stunt double.
She's the HNA stunt double.
She following you.
She's
That's
following
your
HNA.
homie.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you for joining us. I'm gonna hurry up and download this, and then I'll be editing and all that so I can get some of these posted on YouTube for you. But if you don't have any more questions, then you good over there?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm in Detroit, and I can't wait to come to Texas. Yes, come to Texas and see me.
Come on
I'm so
down.
excited.
Come on down.
Come hang out with
You're
us.
gonna
We
gain
don't
some
bite.
weight. You're
We
gonna
don't
gain some
bite.
weight though. You're gonna get thick.
Oh yeah, Texas. Yeah, Texas is good for that.
You're gonna get real thick.
They have so much food here, it's ridiculous.
It really is. I honestly miss the healthy options I had in Austin. Like that's how much it is like smothered chicken everywhere I go. Everything got gravy and sauce and
Everything is
oh my
fried,
god.
dyed, and laid to the side.
To
I
the
ain't got no time
side.
for that.
Laid to the side. Yeah, I know.
But all right. Oh, she said
I
that
mean, if
sounds
it's
good to
somebody next
me.
door, I mean, I guess maybe you could do your neighbor a favor and just ask for the referral or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, yes, I'm looking for it. Yes, Gina says she may come down in the summer. Come on down, girl. We need everybody to come on down. But we do plan to travel more with HNA as well because, we got people all over as it is. So we definitely want to, eventually there would be fun to do like a tour or something like that, a conference tour or something that would be fun. That would be dope to do
Hmm.
where we can just have these amazing conferences or whatever and just teach people the game. Bro, if the Notary Trap House make it like that, that's gonna be insane, bro. That is gonna be insane. I don't even want to say if. I'll say when. I gotta speak it into existence, bro.
Yep.
Gotta speak into existence for
That's the
sure.
plan.
But yeah. All right, you guys. Well, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you guys and your support. Make sure you follow Houston Notary Academy, follow Lovely Hustles, and follow Signed by Dominique.
But definitely thank y'all for tapping in. We appreciate your questions and the love. And we're definitely going to do more of these like lunch and learn type feels for you
Yeah.
guys. If you guys have ideas on things that you want us to come live and talk about or to discuss, to show you, please send us a DM, send us a message, and we could probably put it up and host a live about it.
Yeah, we
Um,
could.
so we don't, just because time is of the essence and the trap never sleeps, we ain't coming up here for nothing. So y'all let us know what you need and what you're looking for.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
And I appreciate y'all as always. I don't know if y'all can see me. My head right there, look. Right here.
Girl, I be getting lost when I look on that page. I'm like, oh yeah, because I be trying to look up, and I'm like, no, she's more so like
There
a
I
quarter
am. I'm right
down.
here. Well, um, this was definitely a trying thing. But
Yeah.
super dope. I'm excited. I think y'all are awesome.
All righty. Till next time. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.